Happy Sunday. All right, I'm gonna start off with this song by Bulbul. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear it. Shout out. Y'all can see it. There you go. Tune in, everybody. Tune in. Share this video. It's all about love today. If you haven't seen this video, check it out. I'm pretty sure in the video minute, so it's a really good song contribute to the Valentine's weekend. So send us the link, please. Okay, I will attach it to this live stream. Okay. Can you guys hear it okay? So let me know. I know in a minute. Alright, I got some thumbs up, so that's good. So shout out to Bulbul. We're gonna keep promoting you, my brother. We're gonna keep promoting you. Show some love. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, so that was the hit of the week. Like, everybody loved that song, okay? I shared it on my Facebook page. I shared it on my profile. So, yeah, you know, especially Erica Africa 54, which is one of the largest channel that is airing and promoting artists as well. So chicken like a top five. So congratulations, Bulbul. We're so proud of you. Keep putting up our name. So but yeah, you know, another thing too, is go did Nuere. Yeah, the world music, so which is good. I mean, keep it up, you know. That is love, okay? When you support your brother, your sister, anybody that has a talent in your community, that is love, okay? So love is the greatest of all, okay? But today, I'm going to talk about other things relating to love, okay? So let me go ahead and check on what's going on. Say hi to everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. This is going to be a fun live stream. So happy Valentine's, and hope everybody is doing something for their Valentine's, okay? So let's see, and then I'm going to mute this. All right. Kai G, hi, how are you? I know I had you on one of my interview at Tempo Africa TV, so shout out to you. Mulu Derbe, Denana, Salamino, I hope all is well there in Ethiopia or wherever you are in the world, so join us in this live stream, you know. I'm glad to have some of my Ethiopian brothers there, so welcome, join us here. Got Witakovo, send us the link, please. I will attach the link after we're done with this live stream. But the link, the live stream video, so then you guys can just click on it and watch it. So it's a really good song, especially I don't know, whatever it is. You know, you guys have your little romantic night, being candle, lukun being a dop, wine dun being a lip, have a toast, you know, simple and peaceful as that. Let's see who else. Sunday Day, hello beauty. Thank you. Beauty is pain. I'm just kidding. So yeah, beauty comes with, you know, love. If you have a beautiful heart, it reflects on your outside. Beauty is the greatest. I mean, did I just say beauty? Okay. Love is the greatest of all. Now I got a little distracted on that. All right, so this live stream, bad mix, okay, English can talk not, okay? Because this is for all. This is a message for all that I want to give to all of you. First, I want to point out what is love, okay? So, look, all right? Love was one of the greatest gifts that was given to us by Almighty God, okay? Because He had loved us first. He gave us His Son to be an example, to teach us, to be a counselor, to walk among us, to feel our pain, to know what we go through as human beings, to feel that side of who we are as a human nature. Because, you know, as much as God loves His children, He decided to send His Son on earth, work through Him, so that He can be able to understand our human nature and, you know, the things we go through, the things we complain about, every time we cry out to God for our struggling moment, for our challenges and things like that. And He came, walked with us, taught us all the things that we need to know, became the greatest example of all mankind. And not only that, decided that He was gonna be crucified on the cross for our sin, so that we may be covered by the blood of Christ. So that is love, and that is the greatest example of all. So now, going on to some of the topic, you know, again, you could allow them okay? No, again, commandment job, the New Testament, okay? Tin dia tin cha lat the Old Testament, the 10 Commandment, a quick on bukut bin no kenyam. Don't worship other gods, you know. Take a jack and you want to like jack a wee moon, kakwiko becantin good or bukutkalat, begaladia, okay? But Chamino about Luni Jala put the law about Palaja, go put again jack any prophecy on this planet for our sake, okay? So that's part of the 10 Commandments. Do not worship other idols and other gods. They are they are messengers. They are sent by God to send out the message to us, to our community. So we have to respect them for that, you know. We have to respect them for the message that they give us and things like that. So going on to the 10th commandment, you know, you do not talk false testimony of your neighbor or your significant other, okay? Now, and okay? The money did the local community, there's a lot of false testimony that our people are destroying each other with it. It's very common now, you know? Take some of the live stream to Facebook, you know, take a politic, you know? So message me kula kam na, okay? That is filled with foul language and so much hate and vengeance, okay? That's not love. That's not love at all. It doesn't get you anywhere. So they only circle you back. They circle you back. Korama we to the runki rama we charo be much revenge. Irun below boom below lunjok bejila but more revenge, okay? So it's something that goes in circle and goes around. So part that comes with love, forgive one another, okay? Forgiveness is very important. It's one of the biggest tools that opens the door to be able to love, okay? But love starts with yourself, okay? It starts within yourself. first you have to love yourself, okay? Self-love is very, very important. And I struggle with that a little bit with a lot of the people. Every time I talk Ethiopia, if I celebrate something that makes me happy, right? Or okay, me tell you in many channel they come you right now, but you can look at yeah. Around me don't boga you only love yourself, and then I think that I'll explain, but but we are gap between me and them. It's like no, they you look but mataka you get to deal a car okay, but that's not an issue, so that's one of the biggest thing I run across with when I go to Ethiopia, is people don't look at that as self-love, okay? Self-love means you have to take care of yourself first. Take care of yourself first, okay? You have to make sure you are mentally well. You are healthy. You are happy with yourself. You know you understand who you are, okay? That's very important first, okay? Once you know who you are and you learn to love yourself and respect yourself, it will be very easy to love others, okay? So a lot of pass on to other people, okay? There's a lot of things that comes with it. So that's one of the messages I want to send there, And plus, I can't do it right now, or I can't help you right now. It doesn't mean you're never gonna help them, okay? Because love comes with patience, okay? So I'm gonna read you guys one of the scripture here. 1 Corinthians 3:4-8. So where love is patient, love is kind, okay? It does not envy, okay? Envy means okay? Love does not envy. It does not boast, okay? No, okay? It does not boast. How can I explain that? So, like, guys, I can't think of it. Okay, say a comment if anybody wants to say a comment. Love does not boast, okay? So, right? Oh, yeah. And that right? Like rame yeah, there you go. So, I hope I said it right. So, if I said it wrong, you guys can comment. It is not proud, okay? Love is not proud. Like, for example, maybe don't go to a party just because I want to make other women jealous because I'm prettier than them, things like that, you don't want to use something good that you have just to make others jealous, because at the end of the day, it's just gonna come and fall back on you, okay? It does not dishonor other, okay? No one is above you, and you're not above anyone else, okay? Maybe or anything like that. It does not dishonor others, okay? So that's one of the important things, and that specifically, okay, is with the Lumber community, because don't be right with the key trying to prove a point, they're trying to prove a point. They're trying to prove that it or it gets to them where they ended up being like them, okay? So if you get caught up in dramas like that or issues like that, you're no different than them, you simply just become one of them, okay? Because that's one of the things is anybody, okay, if somebody has some sort of hatred on you or some issues on you, they will do anything to bring you to their level, okay? They will do that. They will do that to bring you to their level. So you have to be aware of those kind of people, If you carry yourself proudly and you love yourself and you're content with what you have and the life you have, you don't need anyone to bring you to their level. It's not necessary at all. Even if they are fighting or having dramas or having some crazy issues, you don't need to be a part of it, you know? It's okay to be a mediator, you know? You could be a mediator, but it's not your job to be involved in it, because at the end of the day, you're making yourself no difference than them, okay? It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered, okay? So Ramatika Nook is very patient, okay? You can't just easily get angry at someone, right? So someone who is easily angered or quick-tempered, okay? Yeah, those kind of things are not good for you. It's the same thing like eating meat all the time, right? So, michi nyen ka gag buker ka gag, michi bur ka gag bijen ka gag. In a drum look like you can't good or be pal or you want to let it go or anything like that. It consumes you. It consumes you. So you have to let it go before it consumes you, you know? Because anger is a real thing. It's a real bad spirit, you know? Once you point you and you become easily angered at something, okay? It's hard to let it go. All these things, they consume our soul, okay? So if it gets to that point where you don't even know how to relieve your anger or how to let go of your anger, pray, you know? Pray to God. Say, hey, you know, I'm struggling with anger. I'm struggling with temper issue. You know, help me like relieve that or get rid of that, or how can I get rid of that, you know? Talk to someone that can help you relieve those anger. So anger is not good. Let's see, what else would I want to say? It keeps records of no wrong, okay? Now, this topic is very important. So, Ramelati mi jeng mi chilet kaka, okay? Me no ramane kan loy the talk kan me chilet kaka, right? So, especially the married couple, okay? It's very common. This destroys a lot of marriages. Ramarai ka pass like mi talk no one ka chekutungwa, okay? Ka below no ka different argument. Maybe don't gag in a maybe don't gag in a quigan. You'll be in situation which yellow gagwa dun go ka below no below mat ka the problem and man gag in a walla, okay? Situations like that, la rebana gag. It just takes it to a whole different level. There's a solution. There's no solution in that, okay? So you don't want to bring the past. The past is the past. You let it go. It is the past, okay? Me look like from the past or something that you're hanging on from the past, that you're still mad at that person, you know? You can let them know. Let them know like, hey, you did this and I was very upset. This is how I feel, okay? Now I'm going to apologize, because I know you know, a lot of people good about apologize because they think it's weakness, you know. To apologize for a mistake that you did to somebody in the past is not weakness, it is strength, okay? You know, tika compassion ko be maru yeramane be okay? That you want to fix that relationship between you and that person, okay? And that's because you care about that person. So, but just to call you a weakness or target at you, then you already know who that person is. You just cut them off. You go about your business. Don't even deal with them anymore. Okay? So, that's, don't keep records of the past. Okay? Because if you keep records of the past, you'll never get to the future. Okay? You're holding yourself from the future. You're holding yourself from moving on. Okay? Even have self individuals, okay? Many in it on karate, you know. Don't maybe take a midjang which I call it in the past. It still haunts you, la lunya joke, you know. But you remind about the worst side of life or what makes you sad or anything like that. You have to learn to forgive yourself, okay? Forgive yourself, because once you forgive yourself, you will feel this relief. Tiramiti my call it disturb. So anyway, so learn to forgive yourself and let go of the past, okay? Because once you forgive yourself, you're giving yourself an opportunity to move forward, okay, and find new beginning in whatever way it means to you, okay. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoice with the truth, okay. So, okay, take to a win more time, okay. Right? Yeah. You have to acknowledge the difference between the truth and the lies, okay. In Iran, mun no win one. Begin la talk a chang below, we are below the year, below gaki, be a yanky, be muted, okay. The Ram dog talk win one. Talk to chare or me below do year, below do teddy. That's not what truth stands on. Truth does not care about your feelings, okay? It does not care about how nice you are or how nice whatever the situation is, okay? Truth is truth, okay? Truth will always tell you for what it is. So if somebody's telling you the truth, it is for your own good. Take a bit in your life just as a lesson, okay? And some of those people, maybe they're not afraid to tell you the truth. Maybe they're not afraid to hurt your feelings. Maybe they're not afraid to tell you that snap out of it, what you're doing is bad. No matter how upset or offended you're going to become, and then they disappear, and you end up being mad at them. Later, you're going to realize that what they were telling you is actually good for you, okay? So, anybody who speaks the truth, okay, there's no evil in it, all right? But nowadays, you've got time code. Now, when you tell somebody the truth, they immediately get upset to think that you're judging them, you're condemning them or anything. The Bible said, do not judge or do not condemn, okay? But you can correct, you can rebuke, you can set your opinions, okay? You can disagree to agree with someone else, okay? In order to come to a common ground. Because two people could debate on two different opinions because we all think differently, okay? We all look at the picture differently. So two people that decide to have a debate on that one same topic but two different views eventually will come to a common ground, okay? And that's what truth does. Truth reveals the final picture of two different arguments, okay? And truth will always, always, always tell you for what it is, okay? It does not sugarcoat a situation, all right? It doesn't do all that. So that's one of the greatest thing about love, is rejoice in truth and always be happy to hear the truth. Like they need a lot of comment, like maybe don't tell God wrong, They will message me and they'll say, hey, you wrote this wrong. So, and I appreciate them for that, because they recognize something, which I got wrong or that I said wrong, and they bring it to my attention. And then I thank them for doing that, and I usually go back and correct it, I'll give you guys an example. This is probably one of the most weirdest moment of my life, okay? There was a good friend of mine. She was in the hospital, okay? So, well, quick to the hospital, I got the picture, and the picture, it was like her skin came off, and she was just laying there. I thought she was dead, okay? And then, but I know she's alive, I know she's alive, but if you look at the picture, like, it just looks horrible, okay? So, I was trying to give my, my gratitude, like get well, recover soon, blah, 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 So instead, I wrote my condolences, okay? And I didn't realize I wrote my condolences because my mind was thinking too fast before I said it, And everybody was calling me, blowing up my phone. They were like, what happened to her? What happened to her? Did she die? Did she pass away? And I was just so confused. And I'm like, why does everybody think she died? Or why did she pass away? Yeah, what's going on here? Until one of the girls wrote me a message and she said, you should change the quote. Instead of writing condolences, write something else, And that's where it hit me. And I'm like, oh my God, I traumatized everybody, And it was my mistake. I traumatized everybody because my mind was thinking too fast. I was feeling down for what she was going through, and I wrote the message wrong. So, that's just an example. It's just an example. So situations like that, they don't but to, and it's definitely, okay to accept somebody else who corrects you. So that's just one of that. And it always protects, it always trusts, always hopes, always preserves, and love never fails. Okay? Love never fails. So if you love someone, you know, and you're willing to fight every single battle with them, you're willing to still fight them and tell them the truth, that's great. That is great. But now, for the Valentine's Day, I know marriage is marriage is probably one of the most difficult relationship of all time, okay? Marriage is complicated. It is so complicated, you know? But I'm very proud of those that knows how to bring their marriage back, that knows how to work their marriage out, and the thing that they go through with their husbands or with their wives, okay? It's huge. It's a lot of challenge. It's a lot of stress, you know? And, you know, I'm still learning how that works, you know, because I'm used to just being me, so. So to have to deal with a husband, that's far. Maybe don't get let in the chuptin yet, or you can read in the chuptin, so God will tell. Only God will tell, you know? But people who are ready for marriage, usually, they will know when they're ready for marriage, you know, because some people like myself, you know, I'm scared that maybe I won't. Well, I know I'll make a good wife. Okay, I will make a good wife, but I feel like I would not be able to handle some of the pressure, you know. Like mostly in our culture, men can be controlling. Okay, they can be controlling. And women can be controlling too, okay? And that's one of my aspects, is that I guess I could be controlling too. But my main biggest problem is I always say it for what it is, you know? Even if it's somebody that thinks that they know it all. Like one of my ex, we would always fight, okay? We would always fight because he doesn't believe that they check a lot, they check a look at door, they check a lot door, you know? So we always fight over that, and it's like, well, if you can't accept what I am telling you, even if it's good for you, then what's the point? What's the point of working together or being a team, you know? If you want me to just stay home and give birth to your children and be a housewife, I don't mind that, you know? I'll be home, be a housewife, but make sure you do your part and cover our bills, you know? So there's always a way to things. And of course, in the American lifestyle, chicken would let can, you know. Yeah, don't be chicken let run wang, but would check a god, be would below let a tiang, be check, but check a god, tal, all that stuff, you know. So it's all about compromise and working together as a team, okay? That is the whole part of marriage, all right? So now I'm gonna check comments. Hope you guys Valentine's is going well. I know I said a lot. Says, God bless you, my sister. Thank you. So anyway, I hope you understand, to all of my English viewers and all of my newer viewers. So, because I know this video changed completely. So, changed English, so, I just want to say happy Valentine's Day. May God be with you all, and love your mother, love your father, love your brother, love your sister, love your children. Love those that loves you, okay? Love your enemies. Love your enemies too. There was a fight going on earlier. Come my status. Well, we let a Valentine's Day, you know. Then now the look and young, you know. Yeah, about I think like a long time ago, before the war broke out, cause South Sudan, Nuere kana young Quincan, okay? Quincan day and night, day and night. You know, they all tell me that. So I was like, wow, you know, you guys really did love each other at one point. And after the war happened, you know, didn't you know? Yeah, then I don't know. Me, John kun kan nuari, ki nuari kun kan jane. I don't even know if that's happening anymore. So I was just kind of blown away by the drama that's happening on there, you know? So, but whoever I'm gonna get married to, it's my choice, you know, if I'll ever get married. Marriage is like far from my thought. I'm not even thinking about getting married. But if it does happen, inshallah, in God's will, we'll find out who it is going to be, you know. But other than that, I don't care. I really don't care. So I love you all, and let's see if anybody has anything to say. What matters the most is getting your type, a person who knows your true color and your lifestyle and accepts you for who you are. I am not in yet anyway. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yes. Because, you know, we're all human beings. So, I can't do so, can't get mad over that, you know. That's it. So, anybody is born wherever God decides to put them in. So, anyway, love and unity is the most important thing. So, I'm going to end the live stream here. Begak here. So, thank you for joining me. Please share, like, comment, let me know what you think, and yeah, see you guys next Sunday.